We found our way to Mrs. Crest's room.
So let's get right into it before we get lost again.
I hope you're all ready to take your finals this week.
And we have some advice for you. Make sure you get enough sleep the night before your tests.
And make sure you eat a good breakfast.
But hey, there's some good news. We're halfway done with the year. I hope you all had a great semester.
Right, but before the semester is over, we still have some sports events to report on.
Right, let's throw it over to Bryce with sports.
What's good, Spectrum? It's Bryce back with sports. We got a couple things this week, so let's hop right into it. Starting off with tonight, girls basketball has a home game against North Lakes Academy, and boys basketball has an away game against North Lakes Academy. Thursday, skiing has a meet at Trollhagen, wrestling has a meet at Columbia Heights, and boys basketball has a home game against Heritage. Friday, wrestling has a meet at Howard Lake Waverly Winston, and girls basketball has an away game against Heritage. Saturday, wrestling has another meet against Howard Lake Waverly Winston. And then that's it for this week's Spectrum. Go Sting. Noise News will be back after this break.
Black car, black shoes, black dog, and tattoos, black sign, black boo, black forks, a few. Blacko, what? Blacko, what? Blacko game against Blacko, what? Blacko, what? Blacko came against Blacko.
Thanks, Bryce and commercial crew, for the great work you've done all semester.
Hey Joe, I think somebody said something about bad roads.
Bad roads. I know what those are like. That's what I get for living an hour away. But let's look into that story.
Snow. Some people hate it, some people like it, but we all can agree no one likes driving in it.
I freaking love snow, except not driving in it, but everything else about it.
It was a time, but it wasn't exactly snow itself. We have essentially a one-lane road to our house in the woods, and it's there's hills here and there, and the entire road was covered in black ice one year. Yeah, we decided to just stay home that day.
I think my worst story ever, we had a van full of kids coming back from a youth event in Kansas City on New Year's Eve, and we had to be back for church on Sunday morning. So we got done at midnight, had to drive through the night, and it rained, iced, snowed, and our 8-hour drive turned into a 13-hour drive with other people's children in the van. It was a white knuckle drive the whole way.
But like with everything, it has its upsides.
I could push my brother into the snow. Also, my dog likes doing butt scoot runs through the snow, and he just gets lost.
This has been Kaitana and Will on ice.
Well, Spectrum, that's all the news we have for you today.
This has been Elizabeth,
And Joe, and everyone,
keeping you
in on the noise!
You suck, Joe.
when your mom tells you to take off your sweatshirt because you're getting a shot, and you're like, so let's get right into it before we get lost again. Ha ha.
Well, Spectrum, this has been the news we have for you today, Spectrum. Sorry. Well, Spectrum, this has been the news we have for you today. Sorry.
Do you need the teleprompter?